So you hear the little, you hear the little dust there, like if it wasn't a needle on a turntable. That's the lo-fi piece, right? Okay, we're back and we have to recognize something. 184 subscribers. Thank you, everybody. I gotta put this camera right. So thank you, everybody, for subscribing. You're awesome. If you haven't subscribed, it doesn't cost you anything and will keep you updated to what we're putting out. But until today, we talked about a ton of images, image creation, AI workflows, video creation, modifications, and all that stuff. We got text to image, we got image to prompt to image, we have image to image, right? So all those are modalities of image. We haven't talked about music and sound. So if you're doing multimedia design and if you're doing instructional design, e-learning, you have to use media, you have to use audio. That's a given. You know, you give great experiences in some respects if you're using audio and visuals versus images and visuals versus audio and other components. So sound effects, feedback responses, so all of that on a traditional basis, we've done it just like images, right? We go and have a library access, get into it and stuff like that. I showed you before, if you check this link, the CapCut features in there, they're pretty awesome. But this time we're gonna try an actual AI generator, music creator. So using generative AI, this model will create music for us, whatever music it is, and it's got different features. So we're definitely gonna take a look into it. It's made by a company called Stability AI, stability.ai, and in there, if you go into applications, you will see Stable Audio. I'll be taking a look at also Stable Assistant, which is their image piece component of this, but that will come later. Definitely got a hit today on Stable Audio. Let's see what Stable Audio can do. It's done some pretty interesting stuff. As most AI applications, of course, it works based on credits. So here we got 20 credits, I believe, or 20 something I can create. You can pick from radio, and you can also do a mixtape. So we're gonna break it down. I'm gonna try to break it in between and as we go through here and see how it works. This is all working on license base, on a licensing sort of a method or model such as Unreal Engine, and that is that you can actually use it for projects that are not that large. If your project obviously takes in more than $1 million or something like that, then yeah, you will need to figure out how to pay royalties out to it. But this is basically how it works. So look, you got a prompt, you describe the music you want to play out, and you have some other things to do, and there's a prompt library even. So let's play with it. Let's see what we can do. The first thing we're gonna do is I'm going to just add a quick intro, right? So reggaeton, lo-fi modern. So reggaeton lo-fi model, modern. We'll see what that looks like. Unfortunately, there's no there is no preview, so you just gotta spend the money, spend the credits. So here we go. Okay, so this is a 3-minute file. It took maybe like 30 seconds to create. Let's see what it sounds like. So you hear the little, you hear the little dust there, like if it wasn't a needle on a turntable. That's the lo-fi piece, right? Not bad. So that's a good file for 3 minutes, and you can just generate a music. I mean, this is a good music style. It didn't match exactly. I mean, I gave it a hard prompt, right, to say, hey, reggaeton, and I don't even know if reggae. I think I didn't even spell it right. I think it might have been reggaeton, and maybe like that. Ah, I'll burn another 2 credits. But instead of lo-fi, let's see. We're gonna I'm gonna put it like that, Latin, and see what happens. All right, so again, less than a minute to go. Let's see if there's any variation on this one. Hey, I can see this is something we can work with. So what I'm gonna do is, this is the cool feature now, right? We got this, which has the rhythm that I want. So it got the reggaeton rhythm in there. All right, cool. So now we're gonna use it as input. So this is the feature here where you can use it as input. So I'm going to use it as input. That puts it over here so I can pick something from there. And then the main thing I want to do is, let's say, okay, the max. Here's the thing I wanted to pick mention, which is important. The maximum you can do right now is 3 minutes in this project, and it's for free. If we're going to upgrade to Pro, here's your Pro pricing, and again, not bad at all. $12 a month. This is up to 3 minutes, and you can generate up to 500 tracks. And the monthly upload amount is 30 minutes. So you can upload up to 30 minutes of music and create from there, and you do get a creator's license. And that's the difference. That's the difference here. So you can use it for commercial use, which is great. So this is awesome because many of the audio libraries are a little more expensive than that, or can be. So interesting, cool stuff to watch for those licenses. And of course, if you're going to be an enterprise, you got to get the enterprise licensing. So that's that, and that will get to that point. But besides that, then you have the creator license, allows you to use it on everything, except, so 100,000, below 100,000, I guess MAU is units or something. Cool, interesting, very interesting stuff. And so if we go back to Stable Audio, see my 2 projects, I grab this and I say I wanted to use it as input, right? So here we're going to inspirational corporate upbeat. All right, inspirational corporate or upbeat. We got the Audio Sparks 2.0. Any other options there? There is a 1.1 which is in beta. You gotta upgrade to get to that. So Stable Audio Sparks 2.0. The input strength is going to be 75% of that reggaeton sample. Let's do it. Well, it looks like we finally broke it, folks. We broke it. is stuck in here. And the one thing I can tell you about stable audio is it's not that stable. Well, it's stable, but it only, in the free account, it only is going to let us generate one thing.